Now we're staying with our major story for the day, which happens to be the defection of a lot of senators from the All Progressives Congress to the People's Democratic Party in the House of Representatives, the House of Reps members and the senators in the upper chamber. Now, the All Progressives Congress, APC, notes the development in the National Assembly with the defection of some their members from the party, and they've released a statement to that effect. In the last couple of weeks, they're saying this, that our party leaders have worked to stave off the situation, as responsible party leaders will do. It will appear, however, that the individuals involved have different considerations beyond the grievances that they were willing to discuss and which our leaders were willing to address. I continue, quote, as a truly democratic party, we, the APC, respect the right of every citizen to political association. Therefore, we urge our members to remain calm as we continue to work hard to position our party strongly for the next general elections. APC remains in firm control of 25 states of the Federation, of 25 states of the 36 states of the Federation, and maintains a clear majority in the Federal House of Representatives and state assemblies. We assure members and supporters that our great party will continue to consolidate on our majority status in the lead-up to the 2019 general elections, even as our government continues to work hard to deliver on our promises to Nigerians.
The earlier they return to where they belong, the better. This party that I am privileged to chair is not worried at all. We are not disturbed. I'm not going to miss my sleep. And we will go in for the campaign. Check the electoral result. You will find that a lot of those who claim to have the camp, on a good day, the vote they got that makes them members of the Senate. Our president got much more vote in their constituency. So we are not fooled at all. You know, the thing going on is that, you have a lot of so-called big masquerades with very little or no electoral value. I've done my best, which I think I needed to do, to give people comfort, if those who claim to be aggrieved. But those who have other hidden agenda that are non-negotiable, I am not going to be able to appease to anyone who expected X level of return and the system is not delivering it in terms of personal returns. I can't solve that. But those who felt that in terms of within the management of the party, they have issues, those ones are on the table, they can be dealt with. But those who have issues under the table, they are beyond me. But let me assure you, I am so happy that over time, water will find its level. Because if you remember what
The national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Adams Oshomole, is speaking concerning these defections and these interests in the party that have moved to the PDP. We have in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, speaking to us in just a moment, Rilwan Okpanachi, a legal practitioner. Welcome to News Across Nigeria.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Perhaps what makes this more dramatic is the number of senators and House of Representative members involved and the timing of the defection. In the eyes of the law, what do you make of this move?
Based on our constitutional preparations, to my mind, what happened today is clearly unconstitutional. That is legally speaking. It is unconstitutional in that the constitutional provisions has not been followed, particularly Section 68, subsection 1, paragraph G, that gives the condition that must be satisfied before a member of the National Assembly, be it House of Representatives or the Senate, can decamp to another party. And those conditions as stipulated therein have not been followed. In that regard, I view it as an unconstitutional move taken by the respective senators and House of Representative members.
I see. But what do you make of, this is not the first time defections are occurring. Senators have defected from the People's Democratic Party to the APC before this, and maybe in similar circumstances where different interests were being put forward. What option does the APC have?
Before discussing the options available for APC, I must have it on record that the fact that it has been happening does not justify what has happened. It is unfortunate that a PDP who has been a victim of this circumstance, who was a victim of this circumstance in the past, failed to approach the court to challenge the members who they come to APC, and it is a payback time for APC. As regards the options available for APC as a party, the APC can either take it in good faith, just as they have issued a statement in that regard, or challenge the defection in courts based on the constitutional provisions, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, because the Constitution provides for basis for the campaign to another party. If you are elected by a particular political party and you are decamping to another party, you must justify the defection by stating clearly stating clearly the fact that there's a division in that party or there is a faction in that party. And as I speak with you, there's no faction in APC to the best of my own knowledge. There's no division in APC to the best of my own knowledge. What you have is a group of persons calling themselves or carving an identity for themselves as reformed APC. A party recognized by INEC and our law is APC. There's nothing like new APC. So if there is a faction of APC, it's a different thing. If you say, okay, Buba Galadima, I am a faction, I'm the authentic chairman of APC, and we are the authentic members of APC, that is regarded as a faction of APC. But for you to couch or define a new identity for yourself as a reformed APC, it's not the same thing with APC. INEC has nothing like a reformed APC on its record. So they cannot call themselves as faction of APC. And they cannot use that as a yardstick to decamp from APC to PDP. So APC can challenge them in court and possibly have a victory, but that depends on how the court is going to look at it. I am speaking as a legal practitioner, and whatever I say is a mere guess. It's only the courts that can give life to whatever we are saying. So we're only analyzing the law. Based on my own understanding of the law, what happened is clearly unconstitutional. It's not in line with the spirit, the purpose, and tenets of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 1999, and it's something that the courts ought to look into and possibly come up with a decision that will be lasting on this issue. It has happened before. It happened in Ondo, and a member of House of Representatives, the Supreme Court held that his defection was unconstitutional and ordered him to vacate the National Assembly. And it's something that can still be tried in court, and I encourage them to try it in court because what happened is clearly unconstitutional.
Thank you, Mr. Rilwan Okpanachi, a legal practitioner speaking to us from Abuja on the defections from the APC.